Hey, what's up, everyone? YankeeBaseBlog here. It is Monday, May 5th, 2014. This past week, the Yankees were 1-4. They had really an awful homestand. They lost both games against the Mariners, and then lost 2-3 against the Rays. God, they were just, you want them to play at home because, you have that short porch, you have a bunch of, power guys or not a bunch, a couple power guys, and nope, it doesn't work like that, apparently. Or you just have pitchers that can't pitch. CC. Yeah, CC was awful this week. I mean, to both of his starts was just awful. Against Seattle, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 4 runs on 9 hits, and then against the Rays, he was even worse. He gave up. He only went 3 2/3 of an inning. He gave up 5 runs on 10 hits in that amount of time, and what are we supposed to do with CC? I mean, he's supposedly our ace. He's supposedly, our go-to guy, and he's just been awful. There's nothing really to say other than that. I mean, he's the epitome of what we don't want right now. So he was awful. I mean, on the bright side, though, you had Mark Teixeira do excellent this week, as well as Jacoby Ellsbury. Teixeira had 3 home runs not 3 home runs, 3 home runs in all. He's batting 333 this week, and that's really nice to see. He has like 5 RBIs as well. It's really nice to see. He's been very inconsistent for many months, couple years, and it's nice to see him take off a little bit after his stint on the DL and everything. And Jacoby Ellsbury, I think he's batting like 471 this week, like ridiculous. He's like 8 for 16, or 8 for 17 or something like that. Couple RBIs, and the thing is, I don't understand why he's still leading off. I mean, as much as he helps, get things going, he can drive in runs. So I honestly don't understand why he's still not batting third, because Beltran wasn't good at all this week. In general, same with Jeter. I mean, Jeter I think his last. He's 0 for his last, 13 at-bats. And he came up in big spots, too, and couldn't pull through. Especially Friday night against the Rays. It was literally the worst game I've ever seen. Okay, that's probably an over-exaggeration. But it's up there. I mean, the Yankees didn't deserve to win that game. They had 3 straight innings where there was a runner on third with less than 2 outs, and they couldn't score. It's called a sac fly. Ever heard of it? You don't have to be swinging for the fences, but swing just to get the ball in the air, in the outfield, so at least we have a chance to score a run. Literally awful. Just awful. Sorry. Yeah, so I don't understand, if they have to put Jeter down in the lineup, then they have to do it. I mean, Jeter, yes, he's Jeter. He's everything. He means everything to this team. However, he's not producing at this moment. He's in a slump. So what do you do when you're in a slump? You put him down in the lineup so he gets, so he doesn't hurt the team while he's going through this slump as much as he does when he's in the 2-hole. I mean, honestly, if I was making a lineup for tomorrow, based on this past week, I would have Gardner lead off, Beltran bat second, Ellsbury, Teixeira, Soriano, McCann, blah, 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 blah. The rest down the line. I mean, you gotta look at Saturday's game. Jeter wasn't in the lineup, and the Yankees ended up scoring 9 runs. I mean, I don't think there's a correlation. I think it was really the fact that the Yankees actually were hitting, and Tanaka was on the mound, so you knew after a couple innings he would settle down and he wouldn't be giving up any more runs, which he didn't. After giving up the third run. Yeah, so it's just Joe Girardi has some decisions to make. This week was awful. I mean, all around, and hopefully this upcoming week will not feature the same outcome. But the Yankees always have slumps, and it's not as hard to swallow now because it's still early. It didn't really hurt the standings. Like, I mean, maybe they're not in first place anymore. The Orioles may be like a game and a half up or something like that. I honestly don't know. I haven't looked at the standings after today. But we'll see. We'll see. I think we just have to get off to a good road trip. Get off to a good start on our road trip, and hopefully get some wins. And one last thing I just want to mention really quickly. I forgot to mention Michael Pineda hurt himself. I don't know. He hurt a little muscle in. He hurt the same. He did the same thing that Clayton Kershaw did. During a not a rehab start, like a simulated whatever. And he's going to be put on the DL after his suspension is over. So we don't have him for a while, probably until June, or late May, early June, if not longer. So we'll see. We will see how this rotation flows, how CeCe does, how everybody else. I don't know. But I guess that's it. I will see everybody next week. I hope you all have a great one. And of course, I hope the Yankees have a great one too. Bye.